Not ready, Lori. I'm not ready. I need more time!
Showing me a steep turn. All right, to the right. More back pressure, watch your altitude. Good, nice job. Okay, how do you feel about giving me a power off stall? Hold the nose up, now keep it up until you start to feel the buffet. Okay? Good. There's the warning horn. Now level off. Level off. Scott, level off. You won't recover. Scott, don't fight it. What do we do? Just let go. What? The airplane knows what to do. You just gotta trust it. Come on, Scott. Have a little faith. Okay, now you see the air starts flowing over the wings again. The airplane starts flying itself. Grab the yoke, you bring it back. You pull it out again. Nice, straight, and level. Okay? All right. Your airplane.
Doug, we've got problems.
Tell me about it, man. What's the status on our planes out there? His mechanics are supposed to be done yesterday.
Well, Ray called. He said they needed more parts.
You gotta be kidding me.
Look, I don't mean to load this on you too, but Garth and Greg both submitted their resignations this morning.
What, they couldn't wait 2 weeks?
They said they're flight instructors, not charity
Yeah, well, they weren't that good anyway.
Error precision.
Ray, it's Doug. Hey, what happened to that promise? These planes don't do me any good sitting on the ground.
Doug, I just don't want to be stiff to get, you know what I mean?
When did I stiff you?
That Mark Hammer's job.
That was not my fault.
It wasn't the bank's opinion.
Well, what do you think this meeting's for?
Which one? Look,
Come on, man, just don't leave me hanging here, please.
Look, Doug, don't kill the messenger, all right? But the landlord's guys are here.
Perfect. This is Doug.
Don't forget the wine.
Rats.
They're gonna be here in 20 minutes.
I hate the holidays.
Dang it, Doug, I gave up a double shift for this. Don't make me do this by myself. Ah! Lindsay! Go get the dustpan. I am not covering for you.
Abby, I will get there when I can.
You better before they do.
Here he is, about time.
Hey, guys.
Doug,
Heard you were lurking.
fixing the place up, huh?
Yeah, we're getting ready for a dog and pony show next week, you know, trying to land some investors.
Doug, we know things have been tough for you. It's tough all the way around.
But we're gonna get it going. You watch.
Point is, we can't afford to keep carrying you any longer. You've got until the 1st to make good on your rent.
Oh, come on, you're not really gonna kick me out. It's Christmas.
Not for another 12 days. Look, Doug, you want to take it up with the board? Be my guest. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.
59 degrees. The rest of your week is looking bright and sunny.
Is that a baby crying?
Hey,
Hey, Dad.
hey, he does exist. Starting to think you'd forgotten about us.
Sorry, meetings ran late.
That's okay.
I see you got your hands full.
Yeah, we're having fun.
Hey, Mom.
Hey! Oh, you're gonna work yourself into an early grave, my dear.
Wouldn't stop the bill collectors.
Poor Abby, all alone to fend off the in-laws.
Where is she?
No, she went to go change.
Care to explain this?
Don't overreact. It's just a napkin.
Is that what you tell Heather? That ours is just a marriage?
Sweetheart, you know that it's you that I love.
I found that in your jacket, Cole. Are you going to deny it?
I can't deny anything, Veronica. I also can't deny my feelings for you.
Oh, no! I'm sick of your lies!
What are you
I'm
doing?
with you. I am tired
My
of
parents are
being treated
downstairs
like dirt.
waiting for you.
Your parents are downstairs waiting for you, just like the rest of your family.
I'm
You
not
promised.
being rash.
Abby,
If you want to
chill.
be with
I got
another woman,
held
then
up.
go.
Up?
But I'm not
You're
waiting
not
around
here
for you when you
anymore.
come home.
Forgive me for trying to run a business.
Nothing.
Feels a lot like you're just trying to run. I know that 2 girls and a mortgage isn't your fantasy,
I guess I didn't.
but it's our life. You can't put that on hold while you go chase this dream that's not happening.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
I don't understand why you can't go downstairs and ask your parents for some help.
Because it's none of their business.
Hello, 911.
Abby, I already know what he's gonna say.
Never do business with family. Must have been the 3rd time I told the guy, but the poor schmuck didn't listen to me. They were bankrupt in 6 months. They haven't spoken a word to each other since.
Lindsay, would you like to say grace? Okay. Jim.
Sure. We thank you for the food that we're about to eat. We thank you for health and happiness, and for those we love. Amen.
This is delicious. I don't know how you do it. A nursing career, 2 kids, and the house just looks wonderful.
I helped clean too, so now you can't look down your nose.
Lindsay,
Well, that's what you said.
thank you. It'd be nice if I could get some help.
Thought any more about staying home?
Well, the bills need to be paid somehow.
So, how is business, Doug?
Well, I'd like to get some newer 172s. Upgrade the simulator. If we stand any shot of getting the Sky West contract, we're gonna need to get another classroom.
How much are we talking?
All told, maybe 300,000.
Whoa, that's a lot of diapers. You ever hear about Doug's first solo?
Excuse me.
What's a solo?
No, it's when a pilot flies by himself for the very first time. Your dad used to earn money for flight lessons by delivering diapers after school.
Ew.
Abby, you want some help?
Mom.
So here comes your dad, flying low and slow, full flaps. All of a sudden, the engine cuts out. Well, he's scared out of his mind, and he knows
Why do
he
you
has
do
to
this?
land.
Just
All he
don't.
can find is a soccer field about a mile
sums up
away.
our whole marriage.
Don't give me that.
So what do you want me to do, chuck it? Throw away everything I worked for just so I can stay home and play nanny?
I did not say that.
What the heck are you saying?
Pretty soon, there are dogs hanging off the wings, the stabilizer, the landing gear, everywhere. Anyway, your dad tries to go around, right? But he can't get enough lift because there's too much weight.
Hello?
When he grabs a hold of the stick and he tries to yank it so that he can throw the dogs off.
What?
All of a sudden, there are dogs flying
Well,
everywhere.
how is that possible?
Over the goalpost, into the crowd, onto the grass.
No.
Doesn't he have anybody he can call? I don't know, somebody he lives with?
Who is that, Grandma?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Who is that, Daddy?
It was a lawyer, honey. Said my father wants to see me.
Grandpa, he's right here.
No, honey, not Grandpa.
Gotta give you credit for coming. A lot of people would have been scared off by this sort of thing.
What sort of thing are we talking about exactly?
Doug, I'd like you to meet Delilah Fisher.
Didn't know I had a brother.
Please, have a seat.
We're related?
Delilah's your half-sister. Your biological father's daughter from a previous relationship.
Hey, what's up, brother?
This is my friend Sam.
Thank you both for coming.
I didn't think my birth parents had the right to know where I was.
Well, yours was an open adoption. Your biological parents could have contacted you anytime.
Really? Is it just him, or...?
Your birth parents were married at the time you were adopted, but I don't have any current information on your mother.
Probably dumped her, too.
What are you talking about?
Well, he bailed on me and my mom to be with her. No reason to believe he stopped there.
We think he may be mentally ill. He was pretty combative when the police tried to enforce city codes on the property. We started processing a psychiatric detainment order. Well, that's when he pointed us to you. He kept saying something about you being his last connection.
Last connection? To what?
I don't know.
Well, what do you want us to do?
If you want to get involved, you'd become responsible for him, for his estate.
How much is he worth?
Look, before you make a decision, why don't you go see him?
I am not interested in being rejected by my father a second time.
I'll go see him.
Great. You know, I would call him and tell him that you were coming, but he never answers his phone.
Oh, this is perfect. My mother told me not to come here. Said I should just pretend he's dead. Come on, Sam, we're going.
Anybody home?
Leave me alone!
What the heck?
I'm not crazy!
I'm from the agency.
What agency?
The adoption agency. It's Doug. I'm your son.
You're lying. They would have called.
Stop shooting at me. They said they would have called you, but that you never answer your phone.
Well, prove it.
Prove it? I mean, you called for me, you prove it.
What's your daughter's name?
Amanda.
Wrong.
Whoa, whoa!
It's Lindsay.
Lindsay's our oldest. Amanda's her little sister.
You had another girl? Oh, let me help you up. I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, it's okay. No harm, no foul.
I do love you, you know. Come on inside. I need your help. Come on. Let's assume Higgs is right and his boson exists. The standard model still doesn't take into account the most important thing.
What's that?
Grab gravity. This detectable matter only accounts for 1/4 of the mass of our universe. There's something we're not seeing.
When's the last time you aired this place out?
Maybe gravity is weaker than electricity because it leaks into other dimensions. Perhaps dark matter is simply an inverse form of gravity called back on itself. You look healthy. Lori would be so proud. Hey, want an apple? Hey, from the neighbor's yard. Kids throw them at the house. Newton's best friend, huh?
Who's Lori?
She was my dove. My perfect one. Yes, of course, yes. I almost have it, you know.
What's that?
The theory of everything.
It's the theory of everything.
The universe is quite simple, you know. 3 families of particles and 3 fundamental forces. Now, the trick is to find the binding logic, a line of reason defining the underlying singularity. The one force. That one particle. One law that governs all of the rest. We thought we'd get the answer for Einstein's theory of relativity, but even it fails inside a black hole. But if we introduce strings, by introducing strings, we can work around the problem in higher dimensions. See, in 10 dimensions, the 3 fundamental forces are an elegant counterpart to gravity. What's Abby like?
You know Abby?
Do you love her?
How do you know Abby?
I have pictures of my love. Come on, I'll show you. It's good to be in love, isn't it? To feel the pull of something so strong.
Oh. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I suppose I should dust that. Come on, sit down here. Photographs, they do leave out the soul.
Is she my mother?
Yes. She was a lily among thorns. She defined what it was to love.
What happened to her?
She went to be with her Jesus. Her faith was so simple, just like a little child.
You didn't share it?
I wanted to. I still want to. But she followed her heart. And the heart only believes what it feels. But the mind believes what it knows.
You know, they want to put you away.
They don't understand.
Glad I'm not alone.
Perhaps in higher dimension, faith and knowledge themselves are simply a manifestation of an underlying singularity. To have one be to have the other. To find that which governs both. Be to find God. To find God would be to find Lori.
What do you mean he's not dead?
I can't believe you'd make a decision like that without asking me.
I didn't commit to anything.
It's a huge responsibility.
You should see his house. A couple of days with a bulldozer, we could sell it for serious dough.
I'm sure he'd love to hear that.
I know the guys at the airport would.
So what's gonna happen to him?
Does it matter?
Just can't put him out on the street.
We'll rent him an apartment. Give him a box of magic markers. Let him be.
Your compassion never ceases to amaze me.
You want to take care of him? Because I'm open to suggestion.
Daddy, how come you have two daddies?
That's because he's a very lucky sweetheart.
I want another daddy.
You didn't mean that, honey.
Why not?
I'm going to the office.
It's 8 o'clock.
Bill's got to get paid somehow. Jesus, I know you haven't heard from me in a while, but I sure could use your help. I just can't do this by myself anymore. Please, God, just let me know you're there. Doug! I'm unarmed! Hello? What are you doing in there?
It's a matter of entropy, you know. Order left unattended turns to chaos.
Oh, it wouldn't kill you to hire a gardener.
They were her passion. The horses, the way she kept the grounds. This house was her castle, in the midst of her kingdom. No one could take care of it the way she did. This was her chariot. I keep it for her, just the way she left it.
When's the last time you got out?
No. There's no time for that. Everything I need is delivered.
What, rotten apples and yesterday's news?
Neutrinos. Fermilab is the largest nuclear physics lab in the United States. And up until now, this was the most powerful super collider in the world. But CERN Lab in Switzerland is creating a beam of neutrinos that will reach all the way to Italy. Subatomic particles shot to the Earth and picked up by a receiver 500 miles away. Now, the receiver will pick up any changes in the particle's fundamental nature, during travel. If it does, it will prove the dynamic nature of even the most basic particles. We'll be one step closer to unification.
That's great, but I'm talking about something practical.
Well, Lundin should be online in about 6 months.
And the state's asking me to take custody of you.
Practical.
Thing is, I don't think that's gonna work, you know? I don't have a lot of time right now. I'm in kind of a bind with my business.
Show those boys at CERN where to look.
Hey, would you shut up a second and listen to me?
Why aren't you listening to me? You're the reason she's gone, you know. Sorry. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry.
What do you mean it's my fault?
No, that's wrong. She loved you.
What happened to her?
She's part of the Lion now. Waiting.
Crazy old man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you ever seen the Aurora Borealis? No, please, let me explain. Some people are content just to look and wonder. They accept great mysteries without understanding, without knowledge. They know nothing of the solar wind blowing across the Earth's magnetic fields, electron-charged gases in the ionosphere. Oxygen glows green, nitrogen blue. It's a simple molecular reaction. It's not a mystery, not when you know the facts.
You ever actually experienced the Northern Lights?
I don't need to experience to understand. The mystery is revealed right here.
What, do you got an equation for God?
Almost. If God truly exists, he must have left a pathway for us to find him. And if heaven is a real place, there must be a door through which we can enter. And this may be the key to that door. To find my Lori again.
I'm sorry. I'm just looking to pay off some debt.
Well, perhaps we can help each other. Economics, thermodynamics share much in their nature. Oh, come on, Doc. Open your mind. Envision the possibilities.
Why don't you invite him over? He could meet his grandkids. We could all get to know him a little better.
It'd take a pack of wild dogs to tear him away from that place.
Sounds like someone else I know.
I got a better idea. Why don't we take the party to him?
What, now?
Yeah.
Doug, I just got off work. Kids need to eat. We just can't pick up and go over there. The least you can do is give him a call. I'm not going over there and wasting my whole entire evening while you sit.
I want to do this together. Hello? Gene?
Daddy, is that him?
Gene, it's okay, it's Doug.
Ah, yeah.
I brought the family.
Well, come on in. Yeah. Who are all these beautiful people?
This is Amanda. This is Lindsay.
Oh, yeah.
She'll come out sooner or later. And this is...
And this must be Abby. just like a star in the heavens.
Nice to meet you, too.
Yes.
When was this shot?
About a year before you were born.
She's beautiful.
Is that the dead lady?
Lindsay.
How would you like a piece of homemade apple pie, huh?
We brought dinner.
If I'd known you were coming, I would have cleaned up.
Please, with 2 kids, I consider this character.
Oh, that's beautiful. Wow.
When's the last time someone's cooked for you?
Well, Laura used to go out in the yard. She'd pick fresh peaches, cook up a cobbler that could spin the world the other way around. Yeah. And she'd probably say this had the makings of a blue ribbon.
Aren't we gonna say grace?
Oh, yes.
That is a wonderful idea.
Oh, yes.
Would you like to lead?
No.
Okay, then I will. Dear Lord, thank you for this time to spend with new friends. Thank you for this delicious food. And most of all, thank you for those we love. Amen.
Amen.
Do you know why they say amen and not a women?
No.
Because they sing hymns, not hers.
No.
That's true. It's true.
Where did you get that one?
My grandfather, I guess.
That's good. That's good.
Would you like some pepper?
Just a drop, yes, please. Thank you.
That sounds like you.
I'm just getting
Okay,
warmed
you
up.
want some salt?
I got some other ones, too. Precious children. They remind me of my students. You've done well.
Team effort.
Lori would be so proud. She used to call children the laughter of God. And we were so excited to have our own. You know, I knew she was pregnant before she told me. Nothing else could have kept her from writing. I didn't know that was the last time she would ever write. She was 4 months along when they diagnosed the cancer. They could have cured her with radiation. They could have cured her. Oh. I hated you for her choice. She sacrificed herself so that you could live. She died shortly after you were born. I never should have given you up. Please, forgive me.
I'm here now.
Favorite times were running the horses on the beach. She would lift up her arms. She would pretend she was flying. And I was always too scared to let go. only imagine the view she had in her mind. The view she has now. Taking all these numbers into account, the most important thing an investor wants to know is, what is the return on his investment? 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was... The budget has a major flaw. That is, if we don't trim some of the fat, we're not going to be... You could put in projections that you could do on the internet. You've not taken account of that for the market.
So what are we going to put up on the board?
You go on the internet with your
The
market.
organizational chart. This is something you talked about earlier, but I really still don't quite understand what you mean by it.
Maybe one more chart if I feel there's anything else we need.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
I'm afraid this one isn't quite as big as the others.
Thanks.
I would like to have had a little more uniformity.
No, Gene, I mean, thanks.
I'm proud of you.
Hey, they're here.
We'll send them in. Gentlemen, the one thing you're looking for is return on investment. And my partner and I are going to show you the path to achieving that goal. Now, if you look here at the financial process, you'll see your investment capital here. Blue Yonder Pilot Training Services. Woo! Houston, the eagle has left.
You're gonna wake the baby.
We'll give her a glass, too. It's Christmas Eve.
Whoa, sleepy.
Sorry, honey. Daddy's just celebrating.
They haven't written the check yet.
They will. And when they do, I will have you to thank for it.
I just pointed the way. You're the one who walked through the door.
Well, then a toast to good directions.
Gene!
Oh, Gene, you okay?
Get him in the chair. Get him in the chair. Get him in the chair. It's okay. Go call 911. Lindsay, go get the medical kit. Gene, I need you to breathe.
We need an ambulance right away. My father just collapsed.
Get Laurie.
Mr. Holloway, I'm Dr. Woodford.
Hi.
Please, come with me.
How's my father?
I assume you've been informed about his condition?
Everybody seems to want to call him crazy.
Well, he's afflicted with CJD. We've been giving him medication for 6 months.
Is he going to be all right?
It's a brain disorder. Highly unusual in that it affects 1 out of 1 million people worldwide. We thought it was a virus at first, but we tracked it down to an abnormal protein, affecting vision, physical coordination, speech. Think of it as an accelerated case of Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's? Isn't that fatal?
I'm sorry. I wish I could give you better news. We're trying to track this protein down, but running tests on different foods and the environment, all we've come up with so far is questions.
What's going to happen to him?
Well, it's degenerative. Over time, he'll lose memory and other mental functions. Toward the end, they can't even take care of themselves. They become like little children.
Is it hereditary?
We don't know.
Dr. Dindog, please report to cardiology.
Well, how long does he have?
I'd hesitate to say more than about 6 months. A year, if he's lucky. I'm sorry. I thought he would have told those closest to him.
We only really got to know each other a short while ago. Gene. Gene. Hey. How you feeling?
I thought I had my time.
Why didn't you say something?
Would you come? You're my last hope. I don't want to burden you.
Oh, no, Gene, you haven't. I'm glad you found me.
Thank you.
What do you want me to do?
Help me. Help me finish my work.
We can move him in here with us. Move Amanda in with Lindsay. I could take a leave of absence from the hospital. I could take care of him. I mean, it'd only be for a couple months.
He'd be a fish out of water.
At least he wouldn't be alone.
What if we move in with him? There's more than enough room.
I'm gonna pretend like you didn't say that.
You said yourself it's only a couple of months.
I am not moving my family into that disaster area.
So we clean it up.
It doesn't need cleaning, it needs excavating.
Abby.
We don't even have time to keep our own house clean.
Abby, please. He needs this. I need this.
Sweet home.
Once you get the stuff, we'll start cleaning up.
Sure you don't want to call National Geographic?
String theory is all about finding the most basic element in the universe. Now, imagine a tiny vibrating string, like a guitar string, 1 billion times smaller than an atom. Now, if it vibrates at a certain frequency, it creates a note, like an electron or a neutrino. Other notes are seen as forces, gravity, electromagnetism. But here's the trick. My equation shows that the only way we can get all known particles and forces to work together is if these tiny vibrating strings operate in 10 space-time dimensions.
Okay, see, that's where I'm lost.
How can there be more dimensions than we're aware of?
Imagine a two-dimensional universe, completely flat, like the surface of a leaf. Now, a two-dimensional creature living on that surface would have no concept of up or down. I could be this close to him, and he would have no idea that I exist. Now, if I put my finger down in front of him, he's in for quite a shock, because suddenly, from out of nowhere, there's a barrier blocking his way. Now, if I lift my finger, from his point of view, it disappears. But just because he doesn't see it, does that mean it no longer exists? No, it's right there. The 4 dimensions we know about, height, width, depth, time, they're just a tail of the lion. But if we can prove my theory, we can reveal the entire lion and open up a world bigger than we ever imagined.
Like heaven.
Why not? If a caterpillar can one day be transformed into a butterfly and live as a higher dimensional being, maybe so can we.
Martha Stewart, eat your heart out.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank me when it's over.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
It's strange, you know? Everything's been going so great. I thought God was answering my prayer. I don't get it. I mean, why would God bring Gene into my life and then just turn right around and take him away?
Maybe God didn't bring him into your life. Maybe he brought you into his. You have the answer he's looking for, Doug. Faith in Jesus. And think about it. Gene's been trying to find God, eternal life. When Jesus died on that cross, he took away our sins. He opened the door to eternal life. But to walk through that door, you gotta have faith. Maybe that's why God brought you here. To help Gene find the answer for himself. Everything's gonna be all right.
I love you.
I love you too.
Doug.
Hey, what's up, Sean?
Where you been, man? I've been calling you. They're waiting for you.
Who?
Them.
There he is. Howard Hughes himself.
Did we have a meeting?
Don't let us down.
What the heck?
Put it down, sir. This is my land. I'm not leaving.
Gene, please just put the
Tell him
gun
I'm not
down.
leaving.
What the world's going on?
You need to make him understand.
Don't want to hurt you,
I tried to call you on the cell phone, but you wouldn't answer the phone.
I'm not crazy.
Rick, what do you want to do with this guy?
Please do
State your
something.
business here, sir.
He's my father.
Tell him, Doug. Tell him I'm not crazy.
We have a psychiatric detainment order here, Mr. Holloway.
What the heck are you doing here?
What should have been done from the start?
Doesn't mean anything.
I don't understand.
You're gonna get half the estate. What's to understand?
Make them go away.
Jeannie, you okay?
I won't let them take me.
Nobody's taking anybody, okay? Just put the gun down.
But Doug, we're almost there. We've worked so hard.
Stay back, sir.
Sorry, you stay where you are. You're telling him about our work,
I'll
right?
tell him whatever you want me to, okay? Just put the gun down. Come on, Gene, we'll work this out, okay? Just give me the gun.
I trust you.
Go, go! Give me the gun, okay? Okay, give me the gun.
Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him.
You need to calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. He's my father.
You're here illegally, Mr. Holloway.
This is his house.
But he's not competent to take care of himself. You petition the courts to grant a temporary custody to your sister, Delilah Fisher.
Look, Doug, I appreciate what you're trying to do. It's just that I think he'd be better off with professional care.
Don't take it.
Care? You don't care the first thing about him.
Oh, I wonder where I learned that from.
This isn't gonna work. We're gonna draft up a will and have him sign it.
He'll never hold up, given his mental condition.
Let him go!
Back off! Back off! Hey, can we get a hand here? I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Don't be playing. Stop it! You sick piece of trash! I'm gonna tear you apart! Leave my son alone! Leave him alone! All right! Easy! Come on, all right? Go back to your car now. Do this!
Don't take it personal, all right? I'm just doing a favor for my mom.
How can you do that?
Get the show on the way. It's over, everybody. Get out of here!
Listen, I know what room he's in. Can't I just go back?
Nobody's allowed in with that an escort, sir.
You gotta be kidding me.
Are you here to see Mr. Holland?
Yes, how is he?
Why don't you come back with me?
Jackson, please report to engineering. Ben Jackson, please report to engineering.
Jean?
Jean? Jean. Jean. I love
Lori.
No, Jean. Jean, please. Jean, let go of my arm. Mr. Holland, please. Let go, please.
Come on, just calm down.
No,
Relax. Relax.
You okay?
Yeah. You have 10 minutes.
Oh, Jean.
Abby. The kids. Okay?
Yeah, they're okay. We're all concerned, though. Delilah just seems to want to stick you in here and throw away the key.
We're too young. Far too young.
What happened between you and her mother?
Physical attraction. Pure and simple. When the feelings faded, we had nothing. But I learned. Love became a choice with Laurie. A balanced, dynamic equation. Sometimes it would reveal feelings. Other times, silence. Questions. But there was always a commitment. CERN.
What?
The CERN project. Neutrinos.
The particle beam?
I have to prepare my research for the presentation.
Whoa, whoa, Gene, relax, relax. Hey, take it easy. We're gonna get you out of here.
As a judge,
I continually pray for the wisdom of Solomon. Mr. Holloway, I commend you for your patience and your compassion. I know how difficult it must be for you and your family right now. But considering your father's behavior and his medical history, I believe it is in his best interest to receive professional care. It's the ruling of this court that Eugene David Holland be declared legally incompetent, subject to ongoing evaluation as directed by the state. A conservatorship shall be established with executor privileges hereby granted to Delilah Holland Fisher.
No!
Thank you.
He shouldn't be in there.
I'm sorry, Mr. Holloway, but my decision is final.
Well, it's wrong.
Counselor, I advise you to tell your client to watch his tongue, for your sake as well as his. Good evening.
Doug, I'm sorry. That's it.
Liquidate everything.
You got it.
Sweetheart, I need you to look after your sister. I'll be right back. Okay. Thank you. Hey.
Hey.
How's it going?
Things that define our lives, huh?
You want me to take that for you?
Yeah, I think this is the last of it. Thank you.
Reach out in the car.
You take real pleasure in this, don't you?
The property's been sold, Mr. Holloway. The developers are ready to get started.
Is everybody out?
Yeah, everybody's out.
Okay, kids, let's get in the car.
Yeah, bring him in.
Visiting hours are over.
So what does that matter? I'm just bringing him his stuff.
You don't understand, Mr. Holloway. He needs rest.
I do understand. What he needs is his research.
Why don't you give it to me, and I'll take it to him?
No, there's new findings here. I have to show him.
If you explain it to me, I'll pass it along.
Fermilab just increased the power of their Tevatron beamline. They're setting up the D0 detector to search for the Higgs boson, way ahead of CERN. Well, they won't have the power of the CERN beam, but they're sure gonna give it a shot.
Never underestimate the power of American ingenuity.
Whoa. You okay?
We must work quickly.
Gene, what happens if you don't find proof? In time?
Einstein himself Said God doesn't roll dice. I don't see why I should start.
But given all you know, all the theories, I mean, the fact that you're so close to a solution, wouldn't probability suggest an outcome even if you didn't have every piece of the puzzle?
You really have been listening, haven't you?
I just don't want to see you disappointed.
Have a little faith. That was a joke. If Fermilab is increasing the power of their accelerator, we might finally be able to split even the smallest of atomic particles.
How many different types of bosons are there?
Now, if we can find uniformity in the resulting patterns of decay, we will have discovered our theoretical string.
So the Higgs boson is one of the particles. So you have the kernel, which is 0, K, right, equals 0, which is twist off. I get this properly. Now you've got electrons, neutrinos, 7 dimensions. Quarks and leptons are all a vibrating string. They can be the very same string, right? Because if you have the string twisted, and that's pretty well defined theoretically, right? Since one is the intersection vertical, and you're correlating to classical theory with quantum theory, right? How are the tevatron beamlined at the D0 detector? That's what Fermilab is doing. Well, no wonder. Well, who have you shown this to?
Would you guys just prove this dumb theory? Let me die in peace.
Think about it, Doug. We will stand at the threshold of a singular equation defining everything. Time and space, higher dimensions. Yes. Then I will know. Then I can believe. With such an equation, we can know the mind of God.
This is why they pay us the big bucks. This is my big day in the park. This is my day in the sun. I have to pick up after your garbage. I don't even know what you're writing, what you're scribbling. You're sitting there wasting my time. Shut up and stop calling me about your theories. I'm tired of hearing about your big theory. I don't even know what you're
Gene.
solving. You're delusional. You're highly delusional.
Hey, you're not gonna believe this. Abby's pregnant.
Pregnant?
Yeah. You're gonna have another grandchild.
You have to stop it. Do you understand? You have to stop it. She's gonna die.
Oh, hey, Gene, slow down. We're talking about Abby. She's okay. She's fine. Are you okay?
I forgot what I was working on. I was working on something.
Gene, the doc said this would happen.
I'm not gonna find her, am I?
Hey, don't you give up.
But without knowledge.
Gene, you remember what you said? About there being a singularity? That in a higher dimension, faith and knowledge are just two sides of the same coin? Maybe the answer you're looking for isn't meant to be found from an equation. I mean, maybe God's not meant to be found at all. Maybe he finds us.
frightened. Laurie was never afraid. Even at the end.
Maybe she wasn't afraid because she knew the answer. The same answer you're looking for. I remember you telling me about her faith in Jesus, and it was so simple. If you believe, Gene, truly believe that Jesus is the way to find God, to enter heaven, you won't need to be afraid either. Just like Laurie.
I can't even remember what her face looks like.
So Sean tells me you're looking to fly for the airlines.
Yeah, that's the goal. I just need my hours. As far as I can tell, you're the busiest school around.
I'll tell you what, why don't you carve some time out with Sean? He'll take you up, give me the lowdown. If all goes well, I promise you get all the hours you want.
Great. Thank you.
Oh,
Let's get started.
let me know how it goes.
Oh, hey, happy 4th of July.
I wish Gene were here.
Yeah, me too, honey.
Did you finish?
Well, we got the files together, but I don't know if he's gonna last long enough to see his theory proven.
What are you gonna do?
Wish there was something I could do. Something that would open up his mind and get him to see things differently.
Wow.
But come on, Doc. Envision the possibilities.
What do you mean I can't see him?
Mr. Holloway, call security.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Holloway, I'm sorry, but we have to comply with the law.
Where is all his research?
It's all in safekeeping.
Why are you sedating him?
It's just something for the pain. We're trying to make him as comfortable as possible.
Sir, please come. No, he needs to be awake. He needs to know.
Get him out. Just get him out.
He needs to know.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
It's not okay, Abby. It's not okay. He was so close.
Why do you keep beating yourself up?
I'm no better than she is. My sister.
That is not true.
Selling the property? Same thing I would have done.
Doug, you had a choice. You didn't have to go to him. You didn't have to share your family, your life. You made a huge difference for him.
It's not over. It's not over.
Doug, we've done everything that we can.
Not everything. Will you help me? There's one more thing I want to do for him while there's still time.
Doctors are polling. Please report to mental health. Doctors are polling to mental
I'm looking
health.
for some information on Mr. Welch, please. W-E-L-C-H. Welch.
Hello.
Okay, I'll hold.
Hello? Can somebody around here help me?
Okay, how can I help you?
Go get your supervisor, bring him here, and have him explain this to me.
down.
Hurry up! Now! Go!
Going! I have hormones.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
Gene, wake up. Gene, wake up.
Who's that?
It's Doug. It's Doug. Come on, we're gonna get you out of here. Sorry. Just disconnected. Okay. Arms. This is like dressing a man. Okay, good. Good. Oh. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Don't forget your shoes. All right. Ready to go? All right. Okay. Okay. All right.
Here.
Let's roll.
Oh, here.
What a bummer.
Oh, but no, you're a bunch of perfect
Thank you.
idiots.
Thank you very much.
My lawyer's gonna come down here and eat you alive.
Where are we going?
How do you feel about Alaska?
Alaska. Top of the world.
Gene, would you like some hot chocolate? Here, Lindsay, take this to Grandpa.
Here, Grandpa. I'll just leave this here for you.
Thanks, sweetie. How you doing, Gene?
That's your family?
They're your family, too.
Why are we here?
Well, I wanted to show you something. Sort of returning a favor.
Favor?
You said to me once, open your mind. Envision the possibilities.
And did you?
Look!
Doug!
Daddy, look!
What's that?
It's the hand of God.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's like the light of heaven. Like the glory of Jesus. It's not something you get from a chalkboard, is it? What is it?
I'm not afraid. I believe it, Doug. Jesus is the way. I'm not afraid anymore.
Well, that should be everything.
There's theories here we won't be able to test for quite some time.
Yeah, he figured.
How long was he working on this?
All my life.
And he never published?
It was really more of a personal search.
Think he found what he was looking for?
Hey,
Hey, how'd it go?
kind of like giving your baby over to a complete stranger.
You okay?
Come here, sweetie. Yeah, I just gotta trust that it's in the right hands.
You know what Gene would say? Have a little faith.
Okay, girls, let's go.
If a caterpillar can one day be transformed into a butterfly and live as a higher dimensional being, maybe so can we.
think you have all the answers. Now all you need is proof. But you can't find a love by the numbers, no matter what you do. Love's not a place above or below, so just let it go. Have a little faith, love will come to you. Have a little faith, all you have to do is have a little faith. Love's not an equation born in your mind. So open your heart, get out of the way, and soon you will find winter, spring, summer,